how do we even really know that evolution happened? Not so much how evolution works, but how do we know that it happened? Why is it that the scientific community can say there's no scientific justification for doubting that evolution happened, and yet only 40% of Americans believe that it happened, and they want to believe the Bible literally? But I'm here to say I'm also Christian and I also believe the Bible, but we can go into how you interpret the Bible too. I feel like the people who are saying that evolution didn't happen are really just saying that out of a lack of knowledge and a lack of evidence. So let's talk about the evidence. The evidence for evolution is a huge subject. It's you may as well say like the whole field of biology is like a defense of evolution. Biology is not at all a simple thing. Life is not at all a simple thing. There's all kinds of variety. I'm trying to say that there could have been more variety though, right? It would have been possible for there to have been much more variety, and the amount of similarity that's there is striking, and it tends to support the idea that they all sort of diversified from a single original. So if we want to talk about a defense of evolution, we've got to talk about the large scale history of the planet. And that's a huge scale. By scale, I mean millions and millions and millions of years, okay? To be exact, about 4,000 million. Well, that's not very exact, but something like that. You have animal dispersal patterns. Certain animals are only found in South America. Certain animals are only found in Madagascar. All of these weird cats that you didn't even know existed, but like we're just biased by the place we live, and we don't go to South America very often, and we don't see all the weird stuff that's in South America. You have the fossil record, rocks in the ground that show that there were certain animals alive at certain times. These rocks all line up and all show the same animals at the same times. Why is that? Now we can sequence DNA. We can trace the history of specific genes through different species, and then we have the same, like as humans, we have the same genes as like other primates have. As a Christian who interprets the Bible literally, are you willing to look at that evidence and find a reasonable explanation for why things are the way they are in the world? And I mean, we like to think, oh, we're the best. We're the, you know, we know all this stuff, but we're not the best. The amount that we have yet to know is so much more than the amount that we know. I mean, we know a lot, but there's so much more. It's like infinitely more that we don't know still. Okay, so there's always more to know. And that's my defense for evolution.